Snow's starting to pick up, get more moderate to heavy. Moderate to heavy, and they've been plowing, but it just keeps getting white on the roads again. The damn plows can't even keep up with it. It's pathetic. I mean, the Borough of Carlisle Highway and Street Department does their best, but they ain't doing all their best when they only got 12 trucks. Eight of which are the larger dump trucks with the bigger plows, and then the remaining fleet is those like smaller pickup style looking dump trucks with the dumpers and the smaller plows on them. Yeah, 12 trucks, and you know, it's 12 guys or girls or whatever the mix or ratio is for highway department workers. But and then of course 641, which is High Street, one of the main roads through town. 34, which is the other main road through town, north and south. 641 is east and west. That's High Street. They're both plowed by PennDOT. But I'm damn sure PennDOT has those opened up, salted, probably haven't even plowed them yet. And they're probably just wet and regular blacktop. I highly doubt they're covered. The side streets and the borough roads, they're pretty much fully snow packed and covered. And yep, it's going to be coming down till about sometime between, I guess the weatherman said the extended period of time for the snow was to end between 1:30 and 2 p.m. this afternoon, Tuesday, with a total accumulation of anywhere from 2 to 5 inches when it's all said and done. 'Tis the season, starting to look more like Christmas. Yes, indeed it is. La da 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 da. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ugh, I was up all night. I'm exhausted. I'm surprised I haven't fallen asleep yet. But I haven't. I taken my medications a while ago. And I'm wide blankety blank awake. I wish I could sleep, but I don't think at this point that I can, because I will screw up whatever sleep I have to get tonight. So I'm just going to stay up until the snow stops falling, and maybe I'll just have an extra early bedtime. Who knows? Tomorrow's payday, and I got a lot to do. Rent's got to be paid, bills got to be paid, fire insurance got to be paid at State Farm with Jake from State Farm. Groceries got to be bought. Got to get a money order for rent. And then I got to support my habit. Which, those who don't know me, I dip snuff. Used to be Skull a long time ago, but Skull became very expensive. So I actually switched over to Red Seal. It's a bigger can. You get more long cut wintergreen snuff in it. And I usually get 2 5-can rolls per month. So yes, I go through 10 cans of long cut wintergreen snuff a month. Usually get a 5-can roll in the beginning of the month, and about 2 weeks in, then I get another 5-can roll. It's a bad, nasty habit, but you know what? I'm not married anymore. I don't even have a girlfriend. I'm by myself, so I dip at my leisure. Traffic's moving, but it's very light at times when it is going through. They're not hog dogging it, that's for sure, because they know they'll be fishtailing and wiping out parked cars or getting in fender benders. There's been a few crashes on Interstate 81 and Pennsylvania Turnpike, but nothing too severe. Thank God. Knock on wood, whatever it takes. But at least people are, for the most part, being safe. At least in Dauphin, Cumberland, York, Franklin, Adams, Perry, the immediate counties around me. I don't know how they are everywhere else. I only have 2 electronic devices, 1 tablet, 1 phone, and unfortunately right now I'm listening to the scanner for Cumberland Fire Dispatch on my tablet, and my phone has Cumberland Fire Ops. So dispatch is the primary dispatch, the tones, the address, the nature of the call, the apparatus needed to respond. And then Ops is actually listening to on-scene fireground operations channels, which means all the radio traffic once they get there and find out they either got a mess or a blaze or a total cluster blank, or they got nothing, they can send everybody home. Tones. Oh yeah, tones, tones, tones. I might have spoke too soon. I spoke too soon about the interstate.
Middlesex Township, 7338 Worksville Road. Montreal accident vehicle into a house, box 708.
Vehicle into a house?
Area Rescue 12, squads 33 and 31.
Perry Rescue 12, squads 33 and 31 are due.
Worksville Road. Montreal accident vehicle into the house, box 708. Perry Rescue 12, squads 33 and 31 are due. 936.
Perry Rescue 12 from Shermansdale. Squad 33 from New Kingstown. Squad 31 from Silver Spring. Vehicle into a house with negative injuries, then they're obviously only sending fire apparatus to shore up the structure and make sure it doesn't collapse.
Squad 31, 937. Traffic 31, 937.
G7.
937.
G7 and both squads are out.
G7 from headquarters. 7338 Worksville Road. Have a single vehicle into the house. Unknown extent of damage to the house. It is reported to be no injuries. EMS McHugh 740 to use Ops 4. The units on the 708 box use Ops 4.
Hopefully it's one of them jobs where it just like banged into like the front porch, or I don't know, maybe just like slightly damaged an exterior wall. Hopefully the vehicle didn't penetrate the wall and go into like the living area of the home or anything like that. And hopefully it didn't damage any gas lines, oil lines, or electrical services. Otherwise, that could be a problem within itself. But it is the fire department's responsibility to get there and ascertain what utilities may be disrupted or damaged and call the appropriate utility company. So I can understand the urgency in the response, even though it's a non-injury crash. When a vehicle hits a structure, I've seen some go through structures, collapse structures. I've seen some go in and get trapped, where they trap people in the structure. People in the car were trapped too. I've seen them where they were fatals and people were killed. I've seen them where people were seriously injured. And I've seen them where everybody, including the people in the house, either weren't home or they barely had a scratch on them, and the person in the car walked away with 0 injuries. So anything is possible, and the fire department just doesn't know until fire and rescue gets on the scene. So we got 2 squads, a chief and a fire police traffic unit responding, and we're still waiting on Perry Rescue 12 to go responding. We may not get a response from them because they're up over the other side of the Blue Mountain and then down a valley and then up another hill. So Perry 12, it might just be better to have the 2 squads respond and confirm what they probably already know, and then place a box of service after they secure utilities and make sure there's not significant structural damage. I kind of miss doing all that stuff, running all those calls and stuff, and then sometimes I don't miss it. It's weird. Part of me really wants to be a fire and rescue technician and firefighter again, and then some days I just wake up and I'm like, oh, fuck it, let the younger crowd do it. And truth be told, I don't even know if I'd pass the fire department test again. When I took it, it was the essentials of firefighting back in the early to mid 90s. It was easy, it was a piece of cake. Wasn't that long. Nowadays, they want firefighter 1, they want mods A, B, C, and D, and all this bookwork and all this technical stuff. And then you got to be firefighter fit, and you got to be physically fit. Besides being firefighter fit, you got to eat right and do all this other stuff right, and not drink and not do anything that's opposite. Like you can't be almost 250, 300 pounds and be a firefighter. Now, I am not that big, thankfully, but I've seen a lot of big dudes that probably shouldn't be donning bunker pants and a turnout coat. And it makes you kind of wonder how they can pull their weight, especially in a fire situation that ends up becoming like a mayday, and then the RIT team's got to go in and rescue the firefighter that's down. And if there are 6 firefighters looking like they just got done winning the Cumberland County chili and chicken barbecue cook-off, and I don't see how those 6 big boys could even rescue or perform a rescue, to be honest. But me, I have other problems going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. I suffer from lower back issues. I have my L4, L5 operated on back in 2012. And then what I just posted on Facebook this morning, that neurosurgery that I had done back in 2022. So there are some physical issues I think that I'm facing, and the older I get, the more the pain becomes harder to deal with. And being a firefighter, you have to be able to stand for long periods of time. You have to be able to get down on your hands and knees and crawl and do all kinds of shit. And I just don't know if physically I can do it. I might join. I might join and become like a social member of the firehouse. I just don't know if I can be an active firefighter anymore. I want to be, but my body's telling me otherwise. So I may just become a social member and join the firehouse just to be around it, just to soak up some of the apparatus and the camaraderie and the brotherhood. But something tells me the longer I wait to get back into it, the harder it is going to be to get back into it. And then it's never going to happen because of my physical health, which sucks. If I was only 15 or 20 years younger than what I am now, I would be in it, so easy. And I would probably pass all 4 mods and the firefighter one and the interior and the exterior firefighter with flying colors. But I'm 52 years old with back problems and high blood pressure and diabetes and other shit that I don't want to divulge over a live video of a snowstorm that I'm filming in Carlisle. So I'm just going to say that there's probably more things physically wrong with me and a few minor psychological ones, but those are being well taken care of, and I'm definitely being treated for that stuff. And I haven't had any of those episodes in a long time, so I gotta say my depression, PTSD, and my anxiety is well under control. It's just all the physical stuff, the back pain and having to see different doctors, and pulmonologist and a cardiologist and a family doctor for the diabetes, and always seeing different orthopedic doctors and always seeing the neurosurgeon every 6 months. It's been almost 4 years since I had my neurosurgery, Penn State Hershey Medical Center, and I still have to see a neurosurgeon every 6 months. Oh, 38 got a crash. Company 38 is due into 38, squad 38, responding out, 3947. 4401 box, engine squad 38 responding. Carlisle Barracks seeing some action this morning. I'll tell you, that's like their third or fourth call. Most days they barely see any action unless they get a structure fire banged out or a gas leak here in the borough of Carlisle. More often than not, 38 goes days without seeing action or calls. This morning they've had 4 already since first light. I think a lot of it has to do with because of the snowstorm and whatnot, but I think I've seen a borough plow truck just go up the street, but not really even making a dent in the road anymore as far as pushing the snow down the blacktop. The blade on that plow ain't doing shit. Hey, what's up? Hey! So, how do you like the snow before Christmas? They're plowing and everything. They can't even keep up with it. It's been snowing like this since like 4 a.m. There's accidents and fire calls all over the place. And I just saw a plow like 10 minutes ago go down the street and it didn't even make a dent in the road.
Carrier Rescue 12.
So you ready for tomorrow? I'm running. Starting early. Yeah, how's she doing?
Carrier Rescue 12, switch off. Headquarters, Traffic 33949.
Just drive careful if you go over and see her today, because these roads are a mess. Yeah, I'm sure.
We're Carlisle, 715 Sutton Drive, on Mac Fire Alarm Box 4102, Class 1 response. Instructions 41 and 45, Tower 45.
Fire trucks are going out again. They just got dispatched to an automatic alarm.
715 Sutton Drive, automatic fire alarm box 4102, Class 1 response. Instructions 41 and 45, Tower 45, ready. Unit 2's ops. 5950.
That's like the 6th or 7th fire call within like 2 hours. Yeah, they're busy. Real busy. Every time we get weather like this, whether it's thunderstorms in the summer or snow and ice in the winter, they start getting batshit crazy busy. Every time.
Engine 241 950.
Every time there's bad weather. Well, I'll see you in the morning. Tomorrow I'll probably come over and get you when I'm ready to leave. I should be over sometime between,
241 from headquarters,
I'd say
715
probably
Sutton
like
Drive. Originally just switched to
9,
decorate
9:30,
activation, now advising odor of electrical
10
burning
o'clock
inside.
the latest, but
We're going to upgrade and adding one engine something.
gotta go to the bank,
Use off 5, units on the 4102 box,
get
use off
money out,
5.
go get the money order, go to Aldi's and get groceries, and come back into town, pay my fire insurance, go get Chew, run the rent check out, and then the next day I gotta go see Tiffany, and then, well, in the morning I gotta go to Social Security and get that
Company
letter
39, disregard your tone.
for housing, so they shut up about saying, oh, if you don't get us that letter, you're gonna lose your housing. Bullshit. I didn't tell you to wait till fucking November to send me the paperwork. Nah, I got too many other important things to do with money. I can't take care of that. You said Thursday morning, I'm putting it off till Thursday morning. Go get 'em, brothers! Make noise!
Carrier Rescue 12, I have you on scene, 952.
Well, we got an automatic fire alarm in the borough, and out on Claremont Road by the Cumberland County Prison, there's an accident. So Squad 38 and Engine 38 are responding to that from the Army barracks. And then they just got back from a call on Wardsville Road in New Kingstown. They had a car go into a house off of Wardsville Road. And then before that, they had an oven fire in South Middleton Township out by Bowling Springs. And before that, they run a couple calls. So they've been busy since like 7 o'clock this morning. Yep, 8 calls and counting. Yeah. Ah, damn. Boy, that